Aloha and welcome. Welcome to CoAllEssence. My name is Sydney Campos. I am psychic energy healer, visionary advisor, and I'm really here to guide leaders to embody their truth, to embody their power, to embody their purpose. Because the world that we came here for, the world that we deserve, it is built by those who have chosen to bravely embody and create from attuned presence and clarity. This is how we source the new. And so, welcome. Thank you so much for your attention, for your willingness to receive, for your trust in responding to this unique invitation. My intention with our space today and always is to create a potent, palpable, coherent field in which energy healing, transformation, expansion, and profound manifestation is happening. And my intention is to really bring us into deep presence with ourselves and one another, with all that is. Also, expand your intuitive access to your gifts and abilities, to better understand ways in which your multidimensional guidance system can support you in your life. And then to also really reclaim these energies of power, purpose, and prosperity for ourselves in your own unique understanding, to support you in your path, to support you in your journey, to support you in the unique creation that you are here to anchor through your being. I've been guiding these kinds of journeys into deep transformation and embodiment, psychic awakening, leadership for over 10 years. And it's really an honor to share with you all that is available. And I want to get us right into the felt experience of coalescence. It emerged as this invitation to gather a group, a coherent field like we are today, and then a deeper journey starting at the end of February. Gather a coalescent group. This means to create a unified form out of many, in which learning, expansion, transformation is amplified. And depending on the intentions we bring, it can all be amplified. And manifestation can be accelerated. Alchemy, healing, clarity can all be accelerated. So that's all available here. And we're at a really critical moment in terms of the planetary energies and consciousness awakening. And really, the most important thing any of us can do as visionary leaders is to attune ourselves to be stable, grounded, present, embodied beings that are capable of receiving all that is on offer, so that we can channel these beautiful, guiding, light-filled, creative energies into our divine purpose, into what we are here to steward, into what we are here to radiate. And so we'll see what guidance wants to come through when I am a bit about what we're going to be receiving. So when I guide an energy transmission, which we are gearing up for now, I will be accessing many different realms of insight, information, and healing. And I can be accessing my guides. Some of your guides are, all your guides are here, so they may choose to come through in some of what I guide. You may feel that direct connection and translation. Um, and then we're accessing also the Akashic fields, really as a gateway to the multiversal, omniversal field of all that is, all that was, and all that ever will be. So, really transcending time, space, limitations, transcending the mind, transcending the body. Although we are here to be deeply embodied, we can also really tune in with our infinite multidimensional energetic presence, with our soul, higher self, whatever you relate to, with source, with creator, with God, whatever you relate to. So what will be on offer here are numerous opportunities to receive healing energy transmissions that can assist with cellular recalibration, purification, integration. At whatever level of depth you would like to receive. All of this is based on your permission, and this can be given just telepathically. Whatever level of depth you're willing to receive at, you can just say, your body knows, will just communicate energetically, and you will receive precisely what is needed for you based on your request. And then there will be opportunities to explore in your multidimensional awareness, your guidance, your intuitive sense. You can have clarity on questions that you may have looming about your path, your purpose, your abundance, your community, your relationships, your embodiment journey. And I want to say too, specifically today, there's a strong presence of support of the land that I'm on now, the big island in Hawaii, very strong, ancestral, elemental. I mean, just such powerful beings here, such powerful energies, really helping us to remember the spirit of aloha and unity and coalescence, this coming together with all that is, and really accessing our full array of resource that we have available through the body, through our senses, and through this beautiful land of this planet, this entire planet. So I'm grateful to share with you from here. Big Island is really a birthing portal of the new Earth, higher dimensional frequencies landing on the planet, landing here without so much interference. And so it's a pleasure to anchor energy here today and share with you and really invite you into the field of this sacred land, bridging that to where you are on your sacred land. Let's see. So I think that's all I want to share about that. You may feel at certain moments heat sensations or temperature changes, or even you can feel sounds or just different multidimensional data kind of coming through depending on how your system responds to the energy that we'll be sharing today. And it's all welcome. It's all welcome. There's nothing to be monitoring or filtering. You can just let go and receive. Again, at whatever level of depth your system feels ready for. And I want to thank you so much again for the opportunity to give and to serve in this way. It's my highest honor. It's one of the greatest ways I love to give my unique gifts and really serve in my purpose and dharma. And we'll see what happens. So I think we'll go for about half an hour or so with the transmission. There will be a guidance component as well. So if you'd like to get into a very comfortable position, you may be laying down. It is recommended for, however, they say, forever, they say, that you are seated up would probably be best, or you can rest your back against something if that feels good. But having like a straight pillar of light through the spine would be ideal. But if you really feel like you're in a more restful space, then just listen to your body and give yourself what you need. This is important. Yeah, and then after we have the transmission, we'll have some space to integrate. I'll guide us through some integration practices. My intention with today as well is that you'll leave with some specific tangible protocols to assist you in your journey of embodying your purpose, welcoming in, magnetizing more of a feeling of prosperity, abundance, support, ease, and feeling your power expand and really confidently radiating your power through every single cell. Let's do it. Mm. And then we'll have some space for sharing at the end too. If anyone wants to share and connect and or receive also support, I'm happy to provide one-on-one support, guidance, and just community connection with other really resonant beings. It's such a unique time to be finding each other and be remembering each other and to be in practice together, just like the old days and the temples and the mystery schools. That's what we're doing. The training is just bringing back what we already remember, what we already know on some deep level, and bringing it into conscious awareness and really utilizing our full abilities for this time. Bringing it all back, bringing it all online now. All right, so that's that for now. And then anything else? Thank you so much. Already feeling the field really building palpably. So let's begin. And I invite you to go ahead and take some really full body deep breaths. Start to deepen the breath into the deepest part of you, to the belly, into the base of the spine, into the soles of the feet. Explore how your energy is moving today. Explore how your body feels today. What if today was the last day of your life and you just had this sacred time to really be with yourself and really be curious about what it feels like to be you? What if this is the most important moment you could ever give your attention to? Breathing all the way in through every single cell. And you breathe out, feeling all your cells emptying out, all that which no longer serves, all that which is no longer needed on your path. Start with a bit of intentional breath work to really open up to receive fully and ground and stabilize into all the energies here to work with. Your next exhale, breathe all of your air out, consciously emptying out the body of all the old energy, all the old oxygen. Then breathe in really, really slowly, like you're breathing in through a small straw, allowing yourself to fill up, like filling up a glass of water. At the top of your inhale, hold the breath for as long as you can. Feel what it's like to be full. Feel all your energy circulate and expand. Feel all your cells filling up with light, opening up to receive and expand even more. And then exhale again through that same small straw, contracting a bit, really allowing the exhale to be very slow, like you're emptying the glass of water you just filled up. Really slow. The slower you go, the better. The slower you go, the better you feel, they say. Stay empty at the bottom. See if you can stay empty for as long as possible, exploring the emptiness and the sensation of being an empty space, ripe for being utilized, for being fulfilled for a divine purpose. Then, same thing, start to breathe in through that small straw, being curious about how this movement feels through the whole body as you fill up. Feeling all the cells expand to receive more light, more presence, more ease, more prosperity, magnetism, aliveness. More of what it is that you already are, more of what you are calling in to remember. This coalescence of you, this unique divine energy signature that you are, allowing more of your authentic frequency to land. And on the exhale, again, releasing all that is no longer needed, all that is no longer useful, any backlog or hanger on energy in the field that has been unmetabolized or unintegrated, unprocessed, letting that go. Where useful, giving it back to the earth to compost into light, send back to source. Staying empty again on the bottom, just going through the cycle in your own time. This is your pace, your space, your place to explore. Just give yourself this gift of your own attuned presence, attention, awareness, healing your body. Many of our difficulties and challenges can be resolved with a simple practice of presence and attunement, awareness, and listening. So the parts of us that have felt unacknowledged, that have felt forgotten, ignored. And as you're continuing this breath, I'll just do a brief invocation to really acknowledge the presence of all the beings supporting us in this experience today and always. Mahalo, gracias. Thank you for your presence. Divine beings of light, masters, teachers, loved ones, guardians, elementals, archangelics, ascended masters, all of my councils, all of the different beings that are supporting me and all of us on our paths, plants, animals, earth, Gaia, all of the beings through all timelines, spaces, and dimensions, working with us now today to attune into coherence, presence, ease, remembering. Thank you so much for your love, for your light, for your guidance and direction. Thank you for your presence. Thank you so much for your willingness to assist in this embodied ascension journey at this time and always. All of our ancestors, all of our different guiding lights and guardian spirits working with all of us in this whole field beyond all timelines, spaces, dimensions, realities, we ask for your presence and support in this now to guide this transmission with the highest of energetic support potentials, unlocking our highest timelines with clarity, depth, the exact wisdom that each one and all requires to understand their path, purpose, prosperity in the most clear, aligned way possible. May it be received with grace, with ease, with complete clarity, with the path laid out to actualize, with the steps mapped out clearly to follow. We open to receive your support. Thank you so much. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. You're welcome to call in any additional beings or energies you want to work with today in this amplified field of support, transformation, transcendence. They're already here. It's just that by acknowledging their presence, they can really work with you as more conscious co-creators, more conscious architects of your reality. So it's good to call them in, to acknowledge them, to ask for help, to say, I am willing, I am open, help me, command it into being what you specifically want support with. Just feel them surrounding you. Sometimes it can be overwhelming to really behold the amount of support and love that each one does have surrounding you at all times. It can feel like legions and legions and legions of beings wanting to support, and they can really only intervene when asked sincerely, when asked with a willingness. You must be willing to be supported and assisted. You must be willing to receive. You must be sincere. All right, and then your next breath, breathe into the earth's core. Drop your anchor of light down through the base of your spine or through the soles of your feet. Drop this all the way down into the core of the earth as deeply as you can, either into the earth a few feet, a few thousand feet, a few miles, or into the core. Wrap it all the way around the core if you'd like. Plug it in directly. Start to breathe in this energy of the core of the earth all the way through your being, all the way through your spine, all the way to the crown of the head, all the way to the top of your energy field, 3, 5, 10 feet above your head. Whatever level of expansion feels good for you, you're welcome to be full size, expanding the field full size. Expand yourself to be full size if you'd like. And just feel yourself full size, full receptivity, full openness. Full capacity is welcome here. Any unconscious ways one has learned to hold back their energy or field, to compress or to filter or to minimize one's presence, you can practice in this space today now what that feels like to let all of that go and simply just let go, like you are releasing a tight grip from something you've been holding on to unknowingly, just letting it go, like you've been holding on tightly to something in your hand, and then you realize you can just let it go, and there's nothing to fear. And it's so much easier and so much lighter, and there's so much more energy now that you're not carrying that weight. Breathing deeply into the earth, all the way through the heart, all the way through the crown of the head, allowing this energy to move all the way up and around and through. Filling up the body with more earth, grounding, purifying, alchemizing light. Earth is really one of our deepest support structures in our embodiment, where we can consciously create with the earth to alchemize old energy and compost old memory that's no longer useful for being present in this moment as the powerful beings that we are now. And so we're getting guidance now to allow support with releasing the old right now in this moment. Why not now? Release the old, any old energies, memories, identities, patterns, personality structures, behaviors, addictions, anything at all, stories that have replayed in loops that are repetitive, addictive patterns that are no longer useful for your current timeline that you are now attuning with, that you are now aligning with, your highest potential, your greatest gifts, your greatest service, your true power, your true prosperity. We are open to receiving support now to release all that which no longer serves, all that which no longer is useful. And so you can imagine as you breathe in the core of the earth, breathing in this deep light of, it may appear emerald green or golden, white, or blue, breathing this all the way through all of your cells, all the way through your entire field. And then on the exhale, all of this density, all of the old, all of the dissonance, distortion, it's melting into the earth. Just give it back. Give it back to source. Give it back to the earth to compost into light. It may also feel like shaking out an old dusty blanket or an old dusty rug, like you're just allowing your cells to vibrate at their home frequency, at a higher level frequency that then allows all that is dissonant or distorted to simply shake out. It literally vibrates out of you that which is no longer useful or resonant in your true home frequency. And let this dust just shake out into the earth, just like you would with the old dusty rug. That's what it really feels like. And with the breath, you might make a more active breath, really breathing in deeply from the core of the earth. Filling up, staying really full, letting all your cells expand to receive all the light that they are. Empowering with even more light, more breath, filling up as much as possible one more time. Holding for as long as you can. And then when you absolutely must let go, just letting that all go completely with a deep, deep, full exhale and a sound. And you might give a gentle shake to the body, just shaking out those cells a little bit more vigorously, letting that old energy clear out. Your body just wants to resonate in its home frequency, home energy signature with clarity, coherence, ease, expansion. This is who you are. Remember who you are. Feel who you are beyond the noise of who you have been or who you thought you should be. You are under no obligation to be who anyone else thinks you should be, who you think you should be, who you thought you should be, who you tried to be. You can begin again new in any moment you choose, they say. Thank you. Let's do that 2 more times. So empty all the breath out completely. And let's really go for the deep clean here. Why not? It's available. Why not now? Clean it all out. Empty all the breath out completely. Stay empty. Then breathe in through the core of the earth as deeply as you can, through the soles of the feet, through the base of the spine, all the way up to the crown, top of the energy field. Fill your cells up with light. Fill them up even more. More breath, more light, more breath, more light, more breath, more light, more of what's now, more of what's new, more of all that wants to come through. Hold the breath in, breathe in even more, breathe in even more. Get as expansive, as big as you possibly can. Let all your energy just expand, let it all go. And then when you absolutely must, let the breath go with a sound or a sigh, shake all that old stuff out. Give a nice shake to the body, just gentle, subtle. Subtlety can be so powerful. When working on the subtle level, subtle power can be some of the most pronounced, profound transformation when we work on the subtle level, subtle body level. Okay, last one. So just again, feeling your energy flowing now, feeling what's already open, shifted, transformed. It's already different. It's already new. There's already new energy moving. It's already more of you flowing. It's already more of you embodying. Preparing to empty out all the breath again, connecting in with the earth's core, really feeling the earth's core now as this big fiery ball of energy. It might appear like a blue, white, golden light, maybe with an emerald green core. And just really intentionally, like you're breathing in through the straw, like breathe that all the way into your cells, breathe it all the way into the deepest part of you, all the way up the spine, all the way through every layer of circuitry in your energy system in your field. Breathe it all the way in, flood yourself with this light. Breathe it all the way into the top of the field as much as you want. Why not now? Breathe it in even more. Get as full as you possibly can. Relax the body. Stay relaxed. Don't tense the muscles. Relax, but stay full. Be really full and expansive and relaxed. Hold it for as long as you can. You can apply root lock, pull up the pelvic floor, feel all your energy circulating through your whole body powerfully. So much strength, so much resilience, so much magnetism. And only when you absolutely must, let all of that go with a powerful sound, a powerful sigh. Shake it all out. Draining all of the old back into the earth. Give it back to source. Send it back to where it came from. Send it back along your ancestral line. Give it back to whoever it came from. All that was no longer yours to hold, all that was never yours in the first place. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the understanding. No longer useful on my path now that I remember. And just breathe normally. Feel your depth, feel your center, feel your power. This is your aliveness radiating, vibrating. More of your aliveness, more of your full power, more of your true presence. Signaling already through your energy field more magnetism, more resonance with that which is meant for you to find you, to come find you, to emerge, to arise, to arrive with more ease, with more flow. This is it. This is the whole game. Just this. Get out of the way of what's meant to happen. Get out of the way of what wants to happen through you. How do you make yourself a space to receive that which wants to move through you? How do you make yourself a space that is available to fulfill the higher purpose of your being? Hmm. And just feel into that deeper purpose of your being right now. What is this being saying to you now? Hmm. Breathe into your heart and imagine a lotus flower just blooming, blossoming in your heart as you're breathing into this space, really opening the heart, expanding the heart field even more, expanding your field even more to really receive any specific energy transmissions, guidance, support, recalibrations you uniquely are calling in at this time to assist you in your path, to assist you in your embodiment, to assist you in giving the medicine that you're here to give through your presence in this life, in this earth walk. It's all here. It's all already here. Open to receive. As you breathe into the heart, imagine a golden light pouring down through the top of your energy field, through the top of your crown, pouring down through the spine, and then going out through all the circuits of your energy system, all different layers of your physical body, all the layers of your etheric bodies. Just filling yourself with this golden light of all that is, and allowing any other multidimensional aspects to come in, to integrate, to assist, to provide guidance, reflection. And you might feel inspired to ask and be in conversation with your own councils of light, your own guides, guardians, angelics, a lot of galactics here, all of your beings that work with you. You might feel guided to ask, what is most important for me to receive right now in my journey? What is most important for me to remember right now in my journey? What is most important for me right now? Show me. Command, show me now, show me now, tell me now, remind me now. And then allow the message to come in an image, a sound, a feeling, a memory, a sense, a knowing, a direct message. Just allow it to arise however it is meant to through you. There's always the perfect way it will come for you when it's time. If not now, then another time when you're even more open to receiving in dreams, meditation, or later throughout your day. It's always right here. It's always right there when you need it. Precisely. Don't miss the message in the moment it comes. It will always arise right when you need it in the perfect way you're meant to receive. It is always coming in the way that is meant for you to receive. Trust your discernment, trust your feeling, trust your knowing. No one else can tell you what you are receiving. It is meant for you. There's no right or wrong. There's just your truth. What you know and feel to be true for you is all that matters. And there can be many truths. There's not one correct, one right way, or one truth. There are many. There are infinite. It's meant to be unique. They're meant to be unique. This is how we learn. You choose what you believe in. You choose what you value. You choose. It's up to you. No one else can tell you. This is your power, is to determine what you stand for, what you believe, what you know, how you feel, how you discern. This is your true power source. Reclaim it now. Reclaim and refine your ability to know what is true for you in any moment, right now. Allow that memory of your innate operating system to be reinstalled, reclaimed, restored right now. Why not now? Ah, we're allowing for support with clearing any old timelines, conditioning, programs, behaviors, personality structures around giving power away outside of ourselves, giving power away outside of ourselves to technology, to people, to teachers, to guides, to bosses, to authority figures, any ways in which power has been outsourced to anything outside of us. We're asking for support with releasing, relieving, removing, clearing, restoring these patterns so that true power, understanding of one's true power can be restored within each one and all here present now. Ah. And allowing more golden light to flow around the solar plexus right below the heart, just cleaning, cleansing any cords of energy or attachment going outside of you to anyone or anything else, or any ideas or constructs outside of you. Just really allowing your own power to flow through your own body for you, for your highest benefit, which is of the highest benefit of all associated with you, of all beings. When you are in your power, when you are embodied in your most powerful presence, it benefits all connected to you. It supports others in remembering their own power. And with more power, yes, comes more responsibility and more possibility and potential to create that which we wish existed. And then sometimes we realize it's already here. The world we thought we were here to create, it already is here right before our eyes. We just weren't able to fully see or recognize it or enjoy it. And it's already here. And so ask your guides, what is my true understanding of power? And what am I now learning about power? And how can I better embody, not better, how can I embody my power more fully? And what is my true power? What is my superpower, you might ask? Show me. And you might see the image of yourself facilitating, guiding, leading, creating, making art. Most alive on earth at this time are here to create some form of art, beauty, harmonization, whatever it is, whatever modality it is, usually to add more beauty in some way, more aliveness to this realm. Sometimes it can be as simple as that. Hmm. Also allowing more light to flow around the throat, in and around and all the way around, especially the back of the throat, the middle of the throat. There's a big clearing we're allowing this now. Through this field, this coalescence field, welcoming, clearing, energetic recalibration of the throat and the expression, the mechanism of expression, speaking one's truth powerfully, confidently, speaking one's truth and allowing your truth to come out unadulterated, unfiltered, unedited, not being afraid to be seen, being fully confident to be seen in your truth and your power and your purpose, being revealed, allowing any past residue of the witch wound or persecution or fear of being seen or hurt for telling your truth or being wise or being multidimensional or being hybrid or being unique in any way outside of the status quo of your family, of society. We ask for a healing around this space of the throat and the heart and bridging into the mind, the throat, and the heart, these epicenters of communication, transference, of transcendence, or collective awakening. We ask for support in clearing, cleansing, recalibrating these structures of divine communication, of divine transmission, divine translation. Imagining a golden blue light circulating around the throat, clearing, spinning like a big spiral, just cleaning, cutting through any cords of energy here, especially ancestral inheritance, where it was learned long ago before you came to shut down one's truth, to not ask for what what one wants, to be removed from one's desire to be cut off from the rest of one's body, to be disassociated in any way because it wasn't safe to feel, asking for support and guidance, and integrating these old energies out of the body in the most graceful, useful way, allowing more power, more presence to run through these circuits of communication, of divine intelligence and transmission through each and every one and all. There we go. And then you can make a sound into the throat if this is really resonating for you at this time. You want to support the movement of this energy by toning into the throat. And the sound that would be supportive to do is feel the resonance between the heart, throat, and third eye. And just play with your own voice as a sound healing mechanism to really clear the energy here and just break up any little nodules that are working their way out as we magnetize them out of the field and back into the earth, allowing this area to flood with the golden blue light, and then amplify this clearing with the sound. 2 more times. Really feel the vibration in the throat. Last time like that, really feel the vibration in the throat, amplifying the light, amplifying more energy, circulating around, all the way in and around and through. Good. Breathe into the heart, deeper and deeper into the heart, all the way into the back of the heart. Breathe in. Imagine now a circle of energy through the heart going all the way around the top of the energy field. There's a circle, and you breathe in through the front of the heart, breathe up around the front of the circle, the front of the energy field, up and around the top of the field, all the way back. Breathing in through the back of the heart. And then breathe out through the front of the heart. Sending the circle of light through the heart and all the way around the top of the energy field, circulating this golden light, amplifying, strengthening, restoring. Breathing in through the back of the heart, all the way up through the top of the energy field, in through the back of the heart, breathing out through the front of the heart, pushing that energy back, up through the front of the field, up over the top of the crown, up above the top of the energy field, and down and around in this one consistent circuit of energy. Building your light body, reconnecting some of the circuitry between the heart, the throat, third eye, and the whole field to really restore your original blueprint of what you are here to transmit and what you are here to translate and what you can access through your own multidimensional libraries, memories, embodiments. Very good. Cool. Okay, so then that was a lot. So just allow yourself to ground into the core of the earth again, breathing back into the deepest core of the earth. Taking a few breaths, just stabilizing, grounding, nourishing, recharging, slowing down. Feeling this expansive space that you are. Feeling the ease that you inherently are. Feeling the openness to receive that you already innately are. Your purpose is to be who you are. Maybe. What is your purpose? Your purpose is your way of being in this life, and only the way that you can be, only the unique energy that you can radiate. Your purpose is to be fully alive as you truly are. Your purpose is to be you. Your purpose is to be fully alive in this moment, fully open to the grace available in this moment to move through you. Your purpose is to listen to divine intelligence and to receive the directives meant for you, meant only for you, meant solely for you to actualize. Your purpose is to be here, present, embodied, and enjoy. Enjoy being fully lived and enjoy being fully used. Be an instrument, to be a vessel. Enjoy. Enjoy the deep fulfillment of being utilized. And anything else you choose to do or create is for the joy of your being to experience itself. Purpose is not what you do, it is who you are. It is the energy that you emit, it is the vitality that you radiate, it is the light that you literally shine that will inspire others to enlighten, to illumine themselves, to open, to attune, to remember. Right, beautiful. So we're entering into the last phase of the transmission, which is about prosperity and true prosperity, true prosperity. What is this for you? What does this actually mean? What does it feel like? We're asking for guidance now to receive support with attuning to the highest truth of prosperity for this field and this now, for the highest service of all, connected to all of us through all timeline, spaces, dimensions, realities. Show us what is most important to receive. Hmm. Welcoming the dragons of this planet and all of the different dimensions that we connect to through all timeline, spaces, dimensions, realities. Working with us now to unlock, to activate, to awaken, to rebirth our deepest power and potency that connects us into the floodgates of the prosperity that is our birthright, the prosperity of the deepest peace, the deepest presence, the deepest unshakable trust and faith in ourselves and our being and all that is and all of life that is designed to support us, to assist us, to guide us in our paths. And so I welcome you to connect with your unique resonance of dragon energy. Feeling yourself even as an embodiment, as part of this frequency now landing in this planet. The power, the mythic being, the infinite potential, the ferocity of being able to just burn down anything that is no longer true, anything that no longer serves, and really igniting these lower energy centers, the root, the sacral, solar plexus, these three power centers at the base of the spine. Feel into the base of your spine right now. Bring all of your attention and awareness to the base of your spine. Physically, this is the root. Can even connect to the perineum, base of the spine, physicalized through the skin and the outside of the body. Really feeling into your root and plug this into the core of the earth again. Plug it into the earth. Drop a grounding cord now. Feel the light transmission and transference between your body, your root, and the core of the earth. Anchor it all the way in now. Claim your place. And allow this support of the earth to power up these energy centers. Allow them to light up. Allow them to light up with this dragon frequency of the new earth, of the new timelines, of the new realities that we are here to birth and create through this embodied, enlightened presence that each of us can now bring. Simply through being, simply through awakening this consciousness, simply through allowing these energies to move through us and anchor into the planet, anchor in through ourselves, anchor in through each other. And you might imagine a really deep purple light, purple with golden and white flecks, speckles, and a bit of a platinum layer to this liquid kind of plasma energy, light energy. It's very liquid. It's almost cooling. And you imagine this filling up from the bottom, filling up the root, filling up the sacral, the whole area of the pelvis, the womb, the gut, and then the solar plexus, this whole abdominal cavity below the heart. And just imagine this whole area flooding with this purple, white, golden, platinum plasma energy just circulating around. It might move very slow, it might feel very cooling, and it's helping to magnetize any old energies, cords, dissonances, misunderstandings, anything no longer useful, especially in ancestral inherited patterns, no longer useful for this time, no longer even resonant for this timeline. Giving those back to where they came from, sending these old patterns back into the earth, giving them back, completing, integrating the lessons. Thank you for the wisdom. Allowing these energy centers to be cleansed, cleared, recalibrated, opened up again. And you might start to feel them spinning more in an even balanced way as this light starts to just allow them to move at natural speed, move at their home frequency speed, pace, rhythm. And you might find it useful to kind of just gently gyrate a bit on the base of the spine and through the hip sockets and around the pelvis, just like you're kind of swishing a glass of grape juice or wine, I guess. Like you're spinning the glass slightly to swish it around in a little bit of a cyclone formation, or you might, it's almost like vortexing water through a funnel and it's just spinning, spiraling, awakening, restructuring. It's exactly like that. So imagine yourself just creating that structuring, kind of cycloning, vortexing action with your own lower body and allowing all of this plasmatic infusion to just satiate at the deepest possible level, even going into the DNA if needed, helping to wipe away like you're washing a window, like you're washing a dusty old piece of glass, just wiping off the residue, the murkiness, the shadows, just cleaning it off so that it can fully emanate its light and receive all the light that it is. Asking for support from all of our guides, guardians, higher dimensional aspects to assist in any additional uprooting, cleansing, clearing, useful for anyone and all in this field now today, or in the future now of this field, watching with us. We ask for assistance, amplification of any individual intentions here. So if there's any specific prayer, wish, blessing, guidance, healing you're asking for now with respect to your prosperity and really power centers, these areas of receiving, of divine creation, of right relationship with yourself, with your authenticity, with your creative life force, with your sexuality, with your sensuality, with your Shakti, with your wildness, with your primal life force, we ask for assistance and amplifying and supporting whatever those intentions are, make them be known now and allow them to just come in with grace, ease. Whatever the recalibration is that you're asking for, let it land now. Why not? Let it land in the supportive field, in the amplified field now. And you might take some really deep breaths in through the base of the spine, in through the core of the earth, all the way up through the base of the spine, up into the heart. And then back down, releasing and feeling the cells shaking out again with a light, gentle shake. A few more times like that. I'm starting to feel similar breath coming through. That was for the top part of the body. We'll do a figure eight actually now coming into infinity symbol we're going to be forming. So we did the top part of the body in through the back of the heart out through the front, and then we'll do the same thing here, but just inverted. So breathing this time in through the front of the heart, up through the bottom of the energy field, they're saying. So breathing in through the bottom point of the energy field in a half circle all the way through the inside the front of the heart. And then as you exhale, breathing out through the back of the heart, all the way around, half circle to the bottom of the energy field. Then breathe in again through the bottom of the energy field and through the front of the heart, out through the back of the heart, out through the bottom of the energy field. And you might try this time breathing in through the nose, through the bottom of the energy field, front of the heart, out through the mouth, back of the heart, bottom of the energy field. A few more times like that. You do want to feel fire building in the lower body. You do want to feel a sense of like heat building a little bit is good. You can do this as gently or as powerfully as you'd like, depending on where you're at. The sigh or a sound on the breath out is good. Unblocking, unlocking, clearing out any obstructions to receiving more effortlessly that which is always meant for you to receive, clearing out resistance, conscious or unconscious, from really allowing support, universal support, synchronistic support, abundant support, and connection, alliances, collaboration, people that want to lift you up, letting them in, letting them see you, letting them come in and help, feeling your prosperity, feeling your peace, feeling your self-acceptance, self-love, feeling your joy, feeling your gratitude, all of that amplified, recalibrated to the highest possible level, really restoring the memory of your true, authentic understanding of what prosperity actually is, devoid of all the conditioning and programs of currency, money, financial structure, the financial institutions of this plane, the financial structures and systems that are dependent on very outdated mechanisms of slavery and overworking and struggling and suffering and survival, and the myth of scarcity, asking for assistance, support at the deepest possible level to cleanse, clear, clean, recalibrate, purify. All of the old programs, all the old systems no longer useful for this purposeful path that you are now on, for this powerful embodiment that you now are, allowing your true understanding of prosperity, divine inheritance, your birthright, to land, to feel that in your body, to feel that in your root, to feel that in your sacral, to feel that in your heart. Feel it in every single cell. Let it in. Let that which is meant for you arise. Let that which is meant for you arrive. Less effort, less trying, less tracking, less thinking, more feeling, more being, more allowing, more sensing. So much ease. So much more ease. Much more efficiency. The action is meant to be more efficient, more simple, more poignant, more pointed. The most aligned action can have the power of 10,000 inefficient actions if done with divine direction. This is the game we are remembering. Take a few deep, full body breaths. Slowing down, feeling all the cells lighting up, filled up to the brim with more of your own soul signature energy, your unique frequency. Breathe out with a sigh or a sound. Wow. Make contact with the earth again. Feel gratitude, love, whatever you're feeling, just for this planet. Thank you for being this planet I get to incarnate on and physicalize and embody and create heaven on earth, heaven on earth, heaven on earth. Feeling yourself as the portal, the pillar of heaven into earth through your own heart, through your being. It's you. You are the temple. You are the template. You are the future human blueprint. It is you. It is now. Just allow yourself to receive yourself, this gift. You are heaven on earth. It is you. It's crystallizing through your being, through your allowing yourself to fully live, to radiate, to walk the temple of this earth as the temple that you are, within, with all, every moment. It's meant to be ecstatic. It's meant to be full of joy. It's meant to be full of light, radiance, ease, magic. It's meant to be miraculous. This is meant to be the norm. Feeling your vibration, feeling your resonance, feeling filled up with light, feeling alive, feeling your fullness. This is meant to be. The body is designed to be vibrating, to be in joy, to be in high, high, high states of ecstatic co-creation with all that is. What's that like for you to feel, to allow, to stabilize? Phew, all right, we could stay here forever, but we're going to start to ground back into some of our earthly home dimension with all of the dimensions that we've been playing and working with. Thank you, mahalo, gracias to all of our guides, guardians, ancestors, all of our beautiful councils of light assisting us always in this journey, in all journeys, in all moments, thank you so much. Giving gratitude, giving love, giving appreciation. Mahalo, mahalo, mahalo. Gracias. Thank you, thank you. And to really stabilize all these frequencies into our physical body, I'll guide you through one of my favorite kind of somatic, um, I guess, sequences to just really allow everything you receive to fully ground, fully integrate. So go ahead and clap your hands together 3 times. Start to rub your palms together really vigorously, bringing a lot of light in between your palms. Generate a big ball of light, big ball of fire. Bring the heels of the palms over your eyeballs. Rest them here for a moment. Feel your energy transference, clearing your vision, clearing filters of sight, perception, allowing yourself to see clearly, to know clearly. Breathe in this energy. Let it go with a sigh or a sound. Making noise is really encouraged. It's so good for our nervous system. And then just kind of wipe over your head and your face with your palms. And then bring your palms together again. Rub them together nice and vigorously. Then bring your palms to anywhere else on your body that would love to receive your own energy healing. I'm going to do one on the heart and then on my low back, back of the sacrum. It's a good one. Wherever you feel intuitively guided to give yourself your own healing. Mm. Mm. Give yourself a nice little rub, especially if you rub along the heart. This is really soothing, comforting, grounding. Really good to do this. Okay, one more time. Clap the palms. Rub the palms together. This time we're going to do tapping down the whole body. This feels really good for fleshing out all the old stuff we just got rid of. It's already gone, but just really like opening those channels even more. Start tapping along the top of the head, all around the top of the head. All along the back of the head, back of the neck, back of the ears, sides of the head, sides of the neck. Just tap intuitively where you feel guided, where this feels good, all the way around the back and the top of the skull, occipital plane, back and top of the neck, nape of the neck. We're really this time just we're called to really clear out fear. That's what a lot of this ascension process is about right now, just cleaning fear, all the old survival ancestral memory of fear out of our systems. Okay, start tapping along the forehead, along the sides of the eyes, underneath the eyes, third eye, underneath the eyes, underneath the nose, along the jaw, stretching out the face, chin, down the front of the neck, along the collarbone, underneath the shoulder, heart, along the sides of the ribs, all the way down the sides. Okay, so then for this part, we're going to go down the arms and the legs, and you're welcome to do a light fist or a strong fist, depending on how much pressure you want to do. Go along the outside of the arm, inside of the arm, outside of the other arm, inside of the arm, along the chest, along the sides, and then along the back. And then all the way down the lower back, down the outside of the legs. This is good to do standing usually. I like to do this in the beginning of yoga when I'm instructing, but it's okay to do seated too. And then up the inside of the legs, up along the lower belly. Very nice. And then just take a moment to feel your energy, feel your vibration, feel your frequency. Ground back into the earth even more. Feel how that anchor is more stably positioned. Just really enjoy whatever sensations are arising. Fully relaxed, fully receptive, fully open. Mm. Ah, you are the medicine. You are the technology. It's you. Surprise, it's you. So beautiful. I think that is a good moment to, if you feel like sharing in the chat, you can integrate and share however that felt for you and any celebrations or anything that you're noticing. This was a potent, energy healing experience. So just like, you would after a healing session of any other kind that you enjoy, drink lot of water. You might want to move a little bit more slowly, consciously. Throughout the day and even throughout, the rest of your evening as the energy we have summoned to work with us can be very fresh and present and continue working usually for the next 24 to 48 hours pretty palpably. And you might notice more access in your meditations or in, if you do any movement practice later. So it will also be good to ground even more into the physical earth if you can get your feet on the ground or work with any natural elements that you may have in your home to do some ritual with natural elements like water, fire, earth, ether. Have an altar where you can create some offerings. Could be a really nice practice to, just anchor this memory of the energy we've cultivated in your physical space. So if you have any objects around you, especially that have been charged in this field, as you've been allowing this to move through, you can, yeah, I recommend working with those objects, placing them more close to your bed, so they're when you're sleeping tonight, or placing them on your altar. Yeah. Anything else I want to share about that? No. Yeah, honored to just be a vessel for healing and guidance. In a lot of our field today, I felt the presence of yeah, a lot of beautiful beings, familiar galactic consciousness. And, there's just so much that wants to move through us right now on the planet. There's so much that wants to come through. There's so much that wants to move through us that we really, if we want, can be instruments for. And so, the calling to create a container of coalescence is it's about this. How do we allow ourselves to become more pure vessels for the energies, to move through us in the ways that are really meant to now, to create what we're here to create and be who we're here to be and really transcend the old identities and belief structures that have held us back from being fully in our power, purpose, and prosperity. And it's for you to claim, what do these things mean to you? Why does it matter? Why would now be an important time to really gather in community to practice, to train? It is a training, it is a protocol. We're called to practice and amplify together to unlock our multidimensional bodies and abilities. And we're at the cutting edge of, what is to come. Someday, I think in our lifetimes, more multidimensionality will be normalized and will be more like, common sense that we are telepathic, empathic, intuitive beings. Every single one has the capacity. And yet those who are really going through the deeper ascension experiences now, who are, you feel that call, like, wait a minute, not only do you have these abilities, you're here to lead. And you're already leading and you're already facilitating in some ways, and you're situated to connect with certain communities that are going to be looking to you for guidance. And so this is a call to rise and really practice with other leaders and facilitators to unlock those abilities at the deepest level you can, to really allow yourself to serve and really to serve yourself, right? To take care of yourself in a more holistic way, to take care of your multidimensional body in the way that you need so that you can thrive. And so our journey of coalescence will be a deep nervous system rewrite. It's not a rewiring, it's a rewrite. So it's like rewriting your energy system for calm, coherence, ease. And we're going to be together, I believe, clearing fear. That is one of the strongest guidelines I've gotten for this journey and this time. And then the planetary energies are really supporting us in this initiative, right? It's like, because you think about it, we're so connected to our infinite access, and there's so much intelligence available to us from beyond this universe, even now, it's so clear. And what's really the main thing holding any of us back is fear. And there's such a strong, conditioned program on this planet of fear. It's what keeps the whole control matrix in place. And so, if a group of us, 20 people, I've been shown, 20 of us, answer the call to clear fear out of our systems, to clear fear out of our cellular memory, through practice and protocols and sharing and all these fun things we're going to do along the way that help us to do that, if we really can stabilize in a coherent field where fear cannot coexist. This is a massive activation for not only us and our past, but the whole planet. And so this is really the invitation. We shared numerous practices in the guidance that, if certain things really resonated with you, it's recommended that you incorporate those into your daily practice, into your life. If they really worked, if they really felt good. Usually some form of combining breath, movement, and sound is the key, especially when we're moving into a more multidimensional embodiment experience. Practices like, kind of older technologies of meditation or just breath or just, pointed focus meditation, insight practice, whatever it is, they're not going to help as much as when you combine all of the different modalities, breath, movement, and sound, working on all the different levels of the field, not just the mind. But usually, depending on where you are in your path, it's really helpful to have some kind of a practice that helps the mind to relax. And usually the most effective way to do that I found is through the breath. And so that breath we started with, the really slow, passive breath through the straw, and then playing with the retention of the holding and then the out breath, feeling your capacity expand. That's one of the most potent tools for nervous system recalibration I've ever found. And there was a time in my practice when I would do that for half an hour a day. So that's available if that really resonated for you. You can try to do 20 seconds inhaling, 20 seconds stay full, 20 seconds exhale, 20 seconds stay empty or more. Anything else? I had taken a few cosmic notes of like other practices and things to share, to guide, and the transmission ended up being really comprehensive, and I trust that that will integrate at the level of depth really called for to assist and whoever was guided to receive today and in the future now. And you have a taste of some of the energies we'll be working with in coalescence. And yeah, the last things I want to share, and in addition to, like, please share your in the chat if there's anything you want to share to reflect, on your experience or any kind of attendees can chat with everyone. I changed it there. Sorry about that. You can now, the chat is now open. Why purpose, power, and prosperity at this time? Because these terminologies, if you can feel into it, are some of the most like distorted, kind of wrapped into the fear matrix of the planet, right? Like, who are we when we're liberated in our true purpose? Who are we when we're liberated in our true power? Who are we when we're completely liberated into the truth of the prosperity that we are, that's meant for us? We're not controllable. There's no fear that coexists in that reality when we're liberated beings. And rather than have a course where I'm teaching you my understanding of those things, the new model we're moving into is collaboration, co-creation, coalescence. And the meaning of that is our inner world, right, is integrating with our outer world more and with each other. And we're really fully embodied in our full multidimensional capacity, gifts, and abundance. And then we're sharing with each other in this coherent field. So all the wisdom that we're all bringing through all of our lifetimes, through all of our soul memory, through all of our capacities, it's all available in this coalescence field, our essence, all essence coming together, sharing, vibrating, elevating. It's all here. And we get to really reclaim our unique understanding of these terminologies, which are really frequencies, right? The frequency of purpose, power, prosperity, and reclaiming that for yourself, becoming a pillar, more truth, radiance, vitality, understanding. And I would hope becoming an example of what's really possible for others that are seeking. They're waking up. There's so many people. This year is going to be so big, you guys. The frequency has already upticked so much just this last month. It's been high, high, high. It's only going up. People are going to be popping off even more. Even those of us that have been in, practice for a while, it's just popping off. It's a whole new level of intensity. And we need each other. I'm calling in a group to really practice and anchor these energies together to ground and stabilize and really develop, even refine our existing skill sets to be able to effectively facilitate transformation. And I mean like lasting transformation, getting to the root of the healing needed. Why not now? Like really getting into the root for ourselves and each other. And so it's a bit of an initiation as well. We'll be sharing some of my curriculum from Soul Source Facilitation Training, which starts later in June if you wanted to go the full practitioner certification route. Although CoAllEssence, I'm going to give you all the tools you need to facilitate intuitive sessions and transformational guidance and really step into your power as a facilitator. And this can elevate, if you already are a facilitator, can elevate the way you learn to listen, be present, and attune within a coherent field. So I'm definitely calling in fellow space holders, facilitators, medicine people that want to bring a whole new level of attunement, presence, and power to what you're already doing. And to practice with others, like us, collaborators, true collaborators that can support each other with what we're going through next, what's inevitably coming over this year, which is just, more energy than we've ever seen to work with, to create with, to process. And I think really also sourcing new modalities as well, right? Like so many of my students, some of them are on this call, that the Akashic records are a little bit outdated, right? So there's like new modalities that are coming in now through us into the planet that we can really use for very powerful guidance and architecture, energetic architecture, and really blueprints of new systems, structures. I mean, all kind and new language, right? So we're bringing in new language as well to more accurately define what it is we're experiencing these days. It's going to be fun. If you've ever worked with me before, you know that it's a life-changing transformational portal that we open when we gather like this. And it's also a lot of fun. And it's so creative and it's incubator for your dreams. What are you dreaming into creation? What are you dreaming into being? Why not now? Why not have support? Why not have strategic guidance and intuitive guidance and energy healing to optimize yourself on all levels to show up for what you're here for, to show up for your dharma and learn to create in a new way as well. This new energy is inviting us into deeper trust, faith, co-creation with spirit, co-creation with source, support from community. No more lone wolfing, no more going it alone, no more having to figure anything out and just operating from the mind of the survival body. Different operating system. It's time to attune. And we'll be working with nettle. I've never done this before in an online program, but I think it's something that I actually want to do from now on, which is incorporating plant allies into our work. Not psychoactive, don't need any of that stuff. We are the medicine. So, how do we better support our bodies to awaken those innate abilities we already have that the psychoactive plant medicine stuff can bring about? We already have all that within. So I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in opening the pathways in our body that can naturally, give us those visionary experiences and guidance and memories. And so we can work with plant allies like nettle or other herbs. Nettle, I have a strong relationship with because I've done the dieta before, and it's something I've actually used for years. Really helps to heal the nervous system and to clear fear and to clear anxiety. So we'll be working with that in a variety of ways and also working with the cycles of the moon to charge the nettle with intentions. It's going to be very fun. It feels much more witchy and just more authentic to be doing that, especially in an online container to ground us into the earth and to really work with our energy in these more creative ways to infuse what we're ingesting, with our frequency. And thank you. Larry says that was a powerful, exhilarating transmission. Thank you so much. Yes, it was. It was an honor to share. I guess I'll share briefly, just if there's any other comments, please, you're welcome to tune in and share any questions or comments about the experience. And then I'll just end with sharing a brief overview of the CoAllEssence journey. So we start February 25th, but as you might already feel, the journey begins as soon as you're already feeling a resonance and you're ready and you commit. And we start February 25th, and the focus for that first month will be purpose, exploring Dharma, vision, and values. So I'm going to support you. Our group will support you through templates I've used in mentorship and training for years to really clarify and crystallize your highest vision and values. Who are you? What do you stand for? Why are you here? And we're going to also follow 30-day cycles of energetic protocols to assist with some of what we did today, just enhancing that life force flow and nervous system stability, grounded presence. And then the first month will also be a big focus on kind of detox and ancestral healing, starting to work with the nettle. And each month I'll also code a specific transmission for the group. The first one I was guided to create in February will be called a soul source cellular rewrite, which will be fun to clear stagnant energy. March into April is focused on power. So vitality, radiance, life force, reclaiming what is your true power, uncovering and alchemizing hidden blocks to your magnetism, freeing up energy. You're already naturally magnetic. If you're feeling resistant and like blocked in the flow of life and prosperity, then there's just things to clear out and let go of, right? There's not more to do. And so there's specific ways I can help you with that and different protocols and practices that work very efficiently, very effectively, to unlock more magnetism, enhance life force, enhance more vitality, radiance, reverse age. The term my guides gave me is biofield tuning. And then we're going to start in that time after you've gone through the, more grounding and stabilizing to develop more of your facilitation abilities, and I'll have a nice way of guiding you into one-on-one sessions within the whole group. So you can do tons of sessions with other people in the group. And it's one of the most unique, special things about containers that I hold is that I invite the space of really deep intimacy and connection with collaborators through one-on-one sessions, and really you feel into it. You have this experience of getting feedback, and it's all designed, it's all templated out from 10 years of training that year. It's not just a casual thing. It's like you'll have a whole template of like recommended way to facilitate an intuitive session, and then getting feedback from someone else on their experience of you. So it's one of the most valuable things as a facilitator you could imagine receiving, honestly. And then, not to mention, you could have up to like 20 plus sessions a month if you wanted to have support, energy healing, guidance, strategy support. Our last month is focused on prosperity. Oh, I should also say I'm going to be sharing Essentia energy healing attunement. So I'll be sharing a transmission I created around a modality I have come through called Essentia, which is very helpful for deep nervous system purification and grounding in stability. And then it's an attunement you can use to work with in your own energy healing practice with symbols and all kinds of things. It's a technology. And then April to May focused on prosperity. So we'll be really deepening into the energies of wealth, true wealth. I like the respelling, like the rewriting of wealth as WELL, like well-being, wealth, worthiness, and receptivity. Transforming old scarcity, control, survival programs into more authentic prosperity, creativity. As was mentioned, true prosperity for me might be different for you, but for me, what I'm receiving it as is to be at peace and to be completely present, in the moment with who you are as reality is. And then from this place, you have so much more abundant energy to create, to receive, to allow, and just to enjoy. And what else really matters? And then we'll be focusing on inner child healing, reparenting, self-worth. These are topics I'm very intimate with, and just healing, residuals of shame or ancestral, patterns around wealth and receiving and ease. More energy protocols around receptivity and trust. And then I'll be doing another transmission at some point. It will become clear later. We're also going to be working with Ormus, monoatomic elements to assist with some of the circuitry recalibration as we amplify our fields. And then last thing, there's this fun opportunity to do more one-on-one work with me through this container. I do have one-on-one mentorship that I usually do for 6 months, and it's a high-end 5-figure investment. That includes one-on-one immersion work in sacred sites. And then, so in this program, I'm offering a really unique opportunity to work with me one-on-one in a one-on-one mentorship container, but in addition to the group. So it's at a much lower investment. And it feels really like a gift to be able to offer this because we'll have such a deep group journey. And then I imagine a few, maybe like 6 or 7 people will opt to do the one-on-one with me where we're in a private Telegram messaging portal where I'm supporting you. We're doing 2 45-minute, I call them visionary vortexing sessions, coaching strategy, intuitive guidance, and then 2 soul sourcing transmissions, which are like the full-on psychic guidance download and energy healing over the 3-month period. So Yeah, I'm really excited to make this available. It mostly feels like so much fun. I'm going through a massive expansion in my journey and my embodiment and my practice. It's amazing what's happening, what I'm allowing in. And this kind of program is just something I would do for fun anyway. It's my joy, it's my passion, it's my dharma. I love to facilitate very deep, intimate, authentic space like this where people transform forever and step into their gifts and power as leaders, as the facilitators, as the way showers we need. And they completely transform before my eyes and like reverse age by a billion years and just come online as the wizards and Jedis and priestesses that you are. And this is how it is. This is the norm. And I'd love to have you with us. It'd be a pleasure. It'd be an honor. I may be running another transmission like this in February. I'm going to see how the energy feels when I get to Tulum. I'm heading there next week and we'll see. I do sense like I'll probably be guided to, although I'm also guided to offer more in-person events and experiences because it's just so palpable what can happen in person when we're in the field together. And so I'll be planning some events in Tulum, San Francisco, and New York over the next couple weeks. And then we have our retreat anchoring in Mount Shasta in August. So the applications for that just opened yesterday. And then we'll have our website launch tomorrow. And then other retreats this year are Tulum in October 18th through 25th. Shasta is August 2nd through 10th over Lionsgate. Tulum is October 18th through 25th. And that's a family constellations focused retreat on closing all of your old relationship timelines to come into divine union with yourself and with all. And then Egypt is December 10th through 22nd. And I just connected with one of my dear sisters, incredible being, Cara Sophia. Um, yeah, so much ease coming through for that, so much divine guidance. That container is going to be called the template, and it's a play on the word temple and then template. And it's about templating the new human, the future human, and the future of humanity by reclaiming the temple within and with all. And we have a lot of galactic support guiding the steps in that journey. And we will be opening, certain stargates and different dimensional portals to allow certain infusions into the system at certain times for soul integration to be more easily embodied. Uh, Put that on a website. That's pretty much what we do whenever we're going to retreats. The Tulum one is called I Am Available or Soy Disponible, like, because all these people will say, where's my soulmate? Where's my love? And you're not meeting the person you're meant to be with yet because you still have all these old open relationship timelines. There's still all this energy that's not been metabolized or cleared. And usually it all goes back to mom and dad. So we're going to do the family constellations for about 5 days within this really supportive retreat container with movement, yummy food, all the things we love, all the stuff I love to facilitate. And then I'm working with one of my dear friends, a master teacher of shamanic family constellations, to just really get to the root, clear all the stuff with mom and dad, clear all your old relationships, even business partnerships, all the stuff in the way of you being available for love. Shasta is about Lemuria, a return to Telos, embodying the Lemurian frequency. What more is there to say? Just be. All right, my friends, I think that's time. Thank you so much for your presence. I am honored and grateful beyond words to connect with you at this time, to be available to serve in this way. Thank you so much for allowing me to be useful. Thank you so much for your attention, for your attunement, for your willingness, openness, curiosity. It's the greatest gift. And I just asked for us to all close out with just imagining, this healing that we've cultivated today, this empowerment, this frequency, this beauty, this coherence that we have stabilized in today for quite a while. I pray that you walk through the rest of your days, the rest of your life with this knowing of your centered stability and this knowing of who you are, who you really are, why you are. Don't take this day for granted. Don't take this moment. Don't take this breath for granted. Feel into the miracle of being. Make use of this moment. Make use of this being. Make use of this consciousness that you are. Enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Let yourself rest into it and enjoy it more. Let your presence be a living, breathing prayer that helps others remember the truth of why we are. That gives others permissions to rest more. That gives others permission to rest more fully into why they are and to remember the whole point. Let us each be a blessing in the way we walk and move through the world. Let us each be a sacred mirror and a reflection of the sacredness of life. This is a sacred life meant to be lived, meant to be really, truly lived and enjoyed and fully experienced. Just sending that blessing out across the whole planet through all the global grids. May all beings be happy, joyous, and free and know that they are loved. May all beings be happy, wild, joyous, and free and know that they are loved and know that they are empowered to choose to be free. They are. May all beings know that they are powerful, purposeful, prosperous, and can choose to be themselves, can choose to change their story, can choose to ask for help, can choose to have fun and enjoy the moment. Mahalo, mahalo. So grateful. Love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Wow, extraordinary beings. I'll see you later. And feel free to check in with me if you want to send an update of how you integrate later and tomorrow or something. And send the replay so you can listen to this again. Love you all. Have a beautiful day.